Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to stream or video. Um, Today we are at a little X Cub, and we are here over in the UK, more specifically Blackpool. About, I believe it is. Let me think. That's a 185 with floats. Well, we'll have to get up in the air, but somewhere around here, there's, what is it doing? Okay. Oh, I was pressing the wrong buttons. Right. So if Blackpool is that way, then I think there, or maybe there. I think this is yeah, I think you can kind of see a little island over there, or like hill. I think there's water between, so we're like, what I'm trying to say is we're like on the very edge almost. So yeah, engine covers, chocks, pitot tube, where's that? Here. So I would fly on frequency, but no one's really on in this area. The one cool thing is that we're in a slower airplane, so we're just gonna kind of forgot whose comment, but someone commented and said they want me to fly over a few cities here in the UK, and you know, I said of course. So I'm just gonna do this little pre-flight, check all this before we get up in the air. Just check the oil. Yeah, so I think that's full. So yeah. Alright. Check the tire. Check. Yep. We're not gonna open the door quite yet. We're gonna finish doing the pre-flight over on this side. So, also give me some grace if I pronounce some of these cities wrong. I'm not British. I might have some British ancestry, but I mean, besides that, I'm probably the least British you can get. So yeah, I do apologize if I say any of that wrong, but let's go ahead and get in. And I'm going to set everything up. We're not doing IFR or anything, it's just going to be VFR. We're going to try to get really, really slow and kind of admire this whole city. So we are currently at Blackpool International Airport. We're going to be taking off runway 31, intersects with runway, is that 10 and 28, but we do not have traffic, so oh wait, yep, without further ado, here we go. There. Set our squawk real quick. 1, 2. Squawk VFR or normal is just 1200 1200. Avionics. Okay, this is gonna be a little weird. Okay, well, hang on. Here we go. Oh, hang on, wait. Alright. So we're gonna let the Garmin kind of work up here. Alright. There. So these will both be on. We'll do the carb once we have the engine running to melt any ice. Open this window. I don't think we can open this one. On a J3, I think it's the other way. You can open this door and window, and then this is completely sealed, I think, and then it has like a little hole for air, but okay. So we're just gonna do right tank, I guess. It really doesn't matter, we were not gonna use that much fuel. Anyway, here we go. So we're gonna give it, where's the like primer? I guess maybe it doesn't have it, I don't know, but here we go anyway. So altimeter here is, we do not have altimeter. Okay. Oh, because I don't think they have altimeter in the UK. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. It's like, I honestly don't really know what it is. So yeah, I'm not gonna guess because I'm probably gonna be wrong. So prop, high idle, I think that's what that's called. Alright, so we're gonna check around the aircraft. I'm gonna check here. Alright, so everyone's clear, so crack the throttle a little. So clear prop. There we go. Not too bad. Alright. Throttle back down to idle. Taxi lights on. So, anyway, we're gonna go here. Alright. So as we see, we're gonna take off. We're gonna come around here and taxi. We're actually gonna taxi onto this runway, and then we're gonna do a little, what is that, like maybe 40 or 90 degrees? That kind of looks like a 90 degree. Wait, no, that's way less, like 45 degrees. A little 45 degree turn, and we'll be able to take off in that since we're pretty light, and if we got full flaps, then that's gonna work. Alright, so here I'm gonna test magnetos. So yep, so we're looking for the RPM to drop a little. Oil temperature looks to be a little low, but it'll heat up. So there we go, drop in RPM, back up, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna give some left rudder, kind of turn us. I think we might have some wind at us. Oh yeah, we definitely have some wind. It's kind of pushing us. Just kind of shows how light it is. So we're just gonna go ahead and go full flap for fast takeoff. And we will probably be flying just slower than normal, just because we do have these big tires and they just weigh more, and they weigh more, and a little less aerodynamic. But yeah, here we go. So we're gonna make sure no one's coming over there. As far as I can see, I can't see anyone, so we're going to cross. Was that 1-3? Yeah, 1-3. Gonna go ahead and, well, we're not crossing, we're actually gonna taxi onto the runway. Like I said before, you know, don't hate me if I say some of the what's it called, some of the towns wrong. Not British. Oh wait, no, we were not supposed to go there. It's fine, we'll go down a little and do a little 180. Yeah, I was not supposed to do that. It's fine though. Just don't tell the FAA. So we're flying over all of Blackpool. Then we're going to be flying some over Fleetwood. And then a town called the Cleavleys. Not really sure how to say that. But spelled Cleveleys. So that is just north of Blackpool, and Fleetwood's even further north. But like I said, we're gonna fly over Blackwood, basically the entirety of Blackwood first. So here we can kind of see, yeah, here's the water. Alright, here's where we're gonna do a 180. Our old temperature still looks like to be a little low. Whoops, almost tipped there. So we're gonna be flying up to like here, so like up and down here for a while. We're gonna do full brakes. So yeah, that's the kind of flight plan. Not really the flight plan, but not like we're not filing it right. Okay, so landing lights on, check. All right, so we're just gonna give her full throttle. Oh wait. So we're gonna do about a little throttle, pull the carb heat, and that's gonna melt off any ice in the carb, I think. Yeah, our old temperature's rising, it looks like. Alright, yep. Here we go. We're gonna give it full throttle. Oh. Okay, well, that did not go according to plan. Oh, okay. Yeah, we do have some hefty winds we're fighting. So Blackpool Tower is a landmark. Oh man, these winds are really bad. We might actually have to turn these winds down. These are really bad. Whoa. Yeah, these are really bumpy. I'm gonna stay in this view just so we can kind of see, so we can just kind of see like, what's it called? We can just kind of see the city. I'm gonna slow down quite a bit. Autopilot on, heading and altitude. Uh-oh, hang on. Oops. So as we see here, this is Blackpool. I'm gonna do another I'm gonna come back at the end of this little stretch, but Blackpool Tower, what this is called. I had been to Europe once before, went for a week. Actually a really cool place. I highly recommend traveling to Europe. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and set our altitude to a 1,600 feet. I'm not really sure. We're about to Cleavleys. We're about to like past that, I think. So we're gonna kind of, and we can see Fleetwood right there. Alright, so autopilot. Oh, hang on. Alright, so due north. Kind of. Alright, so we're flying straight now. Level it, well, yeah, we're level Oh man. So we're gonna try to get as slow as we can, just because I don't know where exactly we're looking for, which is okay. We'll just fly over the whole thing. So yeah, I think we're we're in like the Cleavleys now. Something like that. Okay, I can kind of see it, yeah. And then there's that turn. Okay. See if we have auto throttle real quick. Okay, yeah, I didn't think we did, but just checking. So here we're gonna turn left a little. Oh, turn landing lights off. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna do a little 180 up here. It is super windy, which kind of makes sense because you're like surrounded by water and currents and stuff off the water, and like wind and humidity, I guess. So yeah, now we're in Rosal, like what is it? Larkham, and then Fleetwood is kind of towards the right here. We'll do kind of like a big circle, so we'll kind of cover all of Fleetwood before we go back down. So I'm actually gonna turn right now. Like I said, I don't know really what I'm looking for, so I'm trying to take it slow. If it was less windy, I could do it a little easier, but you know, I like the challenge, so. Okay. I'm gonna turn to the right more. I kind of like this little river that kind of goes down. Alright, we're full flaps, hopefully. Hang on, I'll try to move. We'll just go heading 150 for now. Oh, no we won't. We'll go due south. Alright, that'll kind of line us up on the edge here. So I'm assuming this is kind of like Fleetwood. Oh, it's showing Fleetwood a little ahead of us. Yeah, so comment down below if you want me to fly over somewhere, or you have like video suggestions like hard landings or whatever, and I can do them. Looks like that might be like a soccer pitch maybe. Yeah, I was actually an insane goalkeeper back in the day. Yeah. I'm trying to think about some fun facts from the UK. Oh, I don't know if this is in the UK. I think it's in Europe. But when you're getting off the subways and like trains and stuff, instead of like watch your step, they say mind the gap between like the car and the walkway, I guess. So they're like, please mind the gap. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, they have something food-wise called escargot, and those are like snails. I ate them. They were actually very, very good. I don't know where I ate them, but I ate them, and they were good. So shout out Europe. I don't really know where in Europe, but I'm trying to go faster over this kind of land. We'll slow back down here a sec. Alright. And I'm gonna kind of do a circle. I'm gonna kind of do a circle over the Cleavleys. I'm just gonna call it that. I don't know if it's called that, but I'm calling it the Cleavleys. So hopefully, I'm not a disappointment to the UK's culture. If so, I'm sorry. I tried. But yeah. So definitely, if you go to Europe, definitely recommend some escargot. Let me think. They do serve, if you just ask for water at restaurants, I'm pretty sure they just bring out like sparkling water, and you have to like actually ask for tap water, which was never a problem for me because I do like the sparkling water. But that's pretty cool. Italy has very good pizza and pasta, but I think that's kind of, I think everyone knows that. Yep, here we go. Just kind of flying straight through here. If you're trying to see your house, might be a little hard because I don't really know where that all is, but trying to give a route that's pretty, that kind of goes through all of it. So you can also pause if you need to, but yeah. Trying to think of more cool things. Oh, some places in Europe, cars like here in Europe or the UK, kind of looks like there's a good amount of cars, but I think when you kind of start getting over like Italy looking or ish, I think the cars kind of die down, and some like Venice, it was like almost all boats and walking, which wasn't a big deal. I think it was cool to see how that all, how it's so much different, and everywhere so much closer than just like where I have to get in a car and go somewhere to be able to like make it in like a decent amount of time. So yeah, but soccer wise, I could definitely, play in the, oh come on, FIFA. Oh no, that's a game. Oh my, the World Cup. I'm so sorry. I did not actually think FIFA was a real. Wait, isn't the World Cup hosted by FIFA though? Yeah, I think it is, right? I'll give it. Oops, I don't know why I just did that. So, yeah, FIFA, Ronaldo, Messi, Mbappe. I think Mbappe is from France. I think Ronaldo is like Portuguese or Spanish maybe. I think it's Portuguese. Or maybe just played for Portugal. Messi, Argentina, I'm assuming. I'm not really sure. But, I played FIFA. PSG is my favorite team. I just played them in FIFA like 2020. Great game, by the way. But everyone probably has like FIFA 25. Your boy did not get it. I just got 2020 because it was free when I bought it, and it's a pretty sweet game anyway. So yeah. Alright. This is actually way quieter. So yeah, personally I was a goalkeeper a year ago and 2 years ago. Surprisingly, I wasn't that bad. But I do play football as my main sport, so I have some good football as in soccer. I do have some good football stories. I did get a red card as a goalkeeper. I got 2 red cards, a few yellows, and then I got ejected out of one game. Which honestly, the ref was like, should not have been whatever, but whatever, ref. But yeah. So we're not gonna go as far as over to the left. Hello. Oh. Wait, hold on. Okay. Testing. My headphones just went out. Testing. Hello. Okay, I see. Alright. So we're kind of we're back in Blackpool. You can kind of see the runway, like, there's a field. You can see the runway, like, here. Is this rugby? Or, like, track? I did do shot put. Sport wasn't all sport athlete. Anyway, so this is gonna be, the airport we just took off from, and then we're just gonna turn right and then keep going right. So due west, actually not due west. I'm trying to make sure to kind of get, and we'll also come back to the airport and land in Blackpool, so if there's like spots that I didn't get, we'll probably get it coming back to Blackpool. But yeah, back to like Europe, the UK, London Heathrow. It's a big airport. Flew in a British Airways Airbus A350 there and back. Really nice flight, business class. You know, it was great. One of my favorite experiences. Alright. So we're kind of going to turn north. I hope you can find your apartment or house or whatever you're looking for. But yeah. So from here, just in a sec, we're about to turn towards the west or left. And from there, we're gonna go south or left again, and then come back, and I'm gonna look if we missed any spots, and then we're gonna land. So yeah, I don't really fly on London's network, so I don't really fly on VATSIM over to London as much, just because, you know, it's hard for me to understand, and you know, I would hate to clog up traffic and be known as an American who doesn't know how to fly in Europe. You know, would hate to have that title, but here we go. We're gonna turn sort of towards the south, give it a little throttle. That wind's, we're gonna go like, yeah, basically towards Blackpool Tower. Then we might not even land, honestly. I just kind of go. And make sure if you have friends, you know, and they think they'll be like interested, just go tell them to check out the channel and comment where I should fly. Landing challenges, crosswind, different airplanes, places to fly. If we're doing this where I'm just flying over like kind of a smallish city or cities, I'm probably going to use this plane just because it's really slow, and I can kind of I can just basically what's it called? I can just kind of go over it slow, so if anyone's, you know, looking for a house or whatever, or a certain landmark, that they can see it. So yeah, that's gonna basically conclude it. Conclude it. I don't want to overspeed. Yeah, we are going pretty fast right now. Just zooming back. Yeah. So there's Blackpool Tower. I've actually really liked this. This is a pretty beautiful place to fly, honestly. I like all the scenery. If I were to get lower, I think I have to be a certain amount above the ground. I mean, in real life, and I think on VATSIM. So, you know, I'm just kind of practicing, just keeping, like, staying above the limit. But if you want me to, you know, if you wanted me to land at the base of Blackpool Tower, you know, say that and I'll go do it. Anyone anyone, anywhere. I know there's a challenge where you can try to land a Red Bull X Cub. It's modified, and you have to try to land on Dubai's. It's like a 7-star hotel or something. It's insane, but it's like Dubai's hotel. Anyway, Red Bull did it in real life, but we can reenact it in the sim. Because we just can. So yeah. So I'm honestly probably gonna land not on the runway. Oh. Autopilot disengage. Ooh. Well, bumpy coming down. So this is kind of a fast descent, but you know, it's okay. Oh, and when I'm making this video, the time was not live, so there's not like this time when I'm making this video in Europe. I believe it'd be like nighttime, or like maybe early morning. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and land on like the taxiway. Yeah, I see where I started off. But anyway, wait, what was I saying? Oh my. Oh my, those winds. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm sorry. Oh. Uh-oh. Not good. Oh, okay. Well, we landed. Yeah. So, man, I forgot what I was saying, because I got nervous. Well, so yeah, that concludes it. And tell your friends, subscribe, and all that, so I can get famous one day. So yeah, we covered Blackpool, Cleavleys, and Fleetwood in the UK. So that is Sean Baker 9272. Oh, that was 12 hours ago. I'm sorry about that. Usually I'll respond faster, but I went to sleep because the time differences and stuff. But anyway, that's gonna be the video, and thank you. And if you're in Europe, I think good night.